Welcome to this Q&A video, where I do my best to answer any questions you have about the Project Logical Editor building certain commands. In my last tutorial, I was left a question from a viewer asking if it's possible to move all MIDI tracks to the top of a project and place them in a folder. Let me show you how. The idea behind this macro we're going to create is that it's going to open all of the folders in the project to expose their contents, and then we'll be able to apply a selection command to target only MIDI tracks. One way we can open all of the folders is by holding Control and clicking a folder. However, I don't want it to open things like my inputs, outputs, groups, and effects folders. For this, let's create a command that will open all of our folders but exclude specific ones we don't want to open. Go to the Track Visibility Agents, then Project Logical Editor. I'm going to show you a command that I've pre-built. Feel free to pause the screen and copy this command. Let's go over how this works. The command will look for any folder tracks in the project. Then it will check if those folders are not selected. If they are not selected and they do not contain the name group tracks or inputs and outputs, I want you to then open those folders. So when I click apply, you'll see how it now opens all of those folders and excludes the two that I've specified. Now that we have all of our tracks in view, the next command is going to target the MIDI tracks. This is a very simple command and only uses one target filter. Let me show you one I've got set up. It's important to note for this, we need to change the condition from transform to select at the bottom. And for our filter target, media type is equal to MIDI. When I click apply, you'll see how it now selects all MIDI tracks in the project, including instrument tracks. In the parameters menu, there are no separate distinctions between MIDI and instrument, as they are both one and the same. So this command will select both of those track types. Go ahead and save these commands, and then we can use these as a part of our macro that we are going to build. I could make use of the pre and post process commands to set this all up in one PLE command, but some of my viewers are on older versions of Cubase. So let's go to the edit menu, then key commands to create a new macro. I've already gone ahead and created a new macro, and now we're about to assign our commands that we need. At the top, I'm going to search for our first command, which was the folder open all and exclude I showed you. Next, I'll add in the other PLE command for selecting MIDI tracks. The final two commands we're going to add are native to Cubase, so we don't have to worry about creating PLEs for these. In the search field, type in first. Under the project menu, you will see move selected tracks channels to first available position. What this will do is move all of our selected MIDI tracks to the top. Next, we need to add these to a folder. So type in folder in the search field, and under project, add the last command, move selected tracks to new folder. When we run our command, it will open all of the folders that we want and their subfolders, select the MIDI tracks, move them to the top of the project, and then place them in a folder which you can rename afterwards. You could create variations of this command that target just the subfolders and move the folders and their contents together into that folder at the top of the project. For this though, you would need to be more conscious about your naming and using prefixes. For example, a single arrow for the parent, double arrows for the nested, and any further subfolders add an extra arrow. But we can cover that in a different video if needed. Hopefully this has helped. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next video.